Genesis chapter 32. And Jacob went on his way, and the angel of God met him. And when Jacob saw them, he said, "This is God's host." And he called the name of that place Mahanaim. And Jacob sent messengers before him to Esau his brother into the land of Seir, the country of Edom. And he commanded them, saying, "Thus shall you speak unto my lord Esau." Thy servant Jacob said thus, "I have sojourned with Laban, and stayed there until now. And I have oxen and asses, flocks, and men servants, and women servants. And I have sent to tell my lord that I may find grace in thy sight." And the messengers returned to Jacob, saying, "He came to thy brother Esau, and also he came to meet thee, and the 4 other men with him." Then Jacob was greatly afraid and distressed, and he divided the people that was within, and the flock, and the ants, and camels, into 2 bands, and said, "If Esau come to the one company and smite it, then the other company which is left shall escape." And Jacob said, "O God of my father Abraham, and God of my father Isaac, the Lord which sends into me, return into thy country and to thy kindred, and I will deal here with thee. I am not worthy of the least of all the mercies, of all the truth which thou hast shown into thy servant. For with my staff I passed over this Jordan, and now I am come, I am become 2 bands. Deliver me, I pray thee, from the hand of my brother, from the hand of Esau, for I fear him, lest he will come and smite me, and the mother with the children. And thou saidst, I will surely do thee good, and make thy sins as the sand of the sea, which cannot be numbered or for multitude. And he lodged there that same night, and he took of that which came to his hand a present for Esau his brother, 200 shingles, and 20 ingots, 200 ewes, and 20 rams, 30 mute camels with their coats, 40 kine, and 10 bulls, 20 she asses, and 10 foals. And he delivered them into the hands of his servant, every drove by themselves, and he said unto a servant, Pass over before me, and he put a space betwixt drove and drove. And he commanded the foremost, saying, When Esau my brother meet thee, and he ask thee, saying, Who served thou, and whither goest thou, and who shall live before thee? Then thou shalt say, Let be thy servant Jacob. It is a present sent into my lord Esau, and beyond also he is behind us. And so commanded he the second and the third, and all that followed the droves, saying, On this manner shall we speak unto Esau when he find him. And say you, moreover, Behold, thy servant Jacob is behind us, for he said, I will appease him with the present that goeth before me, and afterward I will see his face. For adventure he will accept of me. So went the present over before him, and himself lodged that night in the company. And he rose up that night, and took his 2 wives, and his 2 women servants, and his 11 sons, and he passed over the ford Jabbok. And he took them and sent them over the brook, and he sent over that he had. And Jacob was left alone, and there wrestled a man with him until the breaking of the day. And when he saw that he prevailed not against him, he touched the hollow of his thigh, and the hollow of Jacob's thigh was out of joint, as he wrestled with him. And he said, Let me go, for the day breaketh. And he said, I will not let thee go, except thou bless me. And he said unto him, What is thy name? And he said, Jacob. And he said, Thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel. For as a prince has thou power with God and with men, and has prevailed. And Jacob asked him, and he said, Tell me, I pray thee, thy name. And he said, Wherefore is it that thou dost against ask after my name? And he blessed him there. And Jacob called the name of the place Peniel, for I have seen God face to face, and my life is preserved. And he passed over Penuel, the sun rose upon it, and he had tent upon his thigh. Therefore the children of Israel eat not of the snow which is upon the hollow of the thigh unto this day, because he touched the hollow of Jacob's thigh in the sinew that shrunk. This is the end of chapter 33. Here we find that now Jacob was to make peace with his brother Esau one day, and the one he had betrayed, he received a blessing instead of his brother Esau, so they were enemies. He was praying God to help him, not to be killed by his brother Esau. And on their way, you can see where it is said that Jacob met with God face to face. They fought over the God. He says God, but maybe it was just like a dream. Right? They fought with the Lord, and he blessed him, saying that now he will be called Israel, because he had overcome he could withhold the Lord and those men. He was trying to encourage him, to show him that he was strong, not to be afraid. Yeah.